Bienvenue, ici War Survivor Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de PGA Tour 2K23 sur PS5. Moitié français, moitié anglais, 2K23 donc sur PS5. On va voir ce que ça va donner dans la suite de la carrière. Voyons voir ça. Qu'est-ce qu'on va pouvoir faire après avoir remporté notre première coupe? On va voir. C'est quoi la suite? PGA Tour 2K23. Chargement. Merci. Niveau 8, excellent. Excellent. Niveau 8. Pourquoi pas? Pourquoi pas? C'est sympa. Niveau 8. Bon. Pas mon joueur, on peut continuer. On peut le personnaliser. Ok. Casier. Peut-être, ok. Puissance maximale. La force chipette, ok. Donc, puissance x3. Installation rapide 90. C'est bien. Très bien. Installation rapide. Ok. Installation rapide 25. Le reste, on va laisser monter. Qu'est-ce que c'était l'autre truc? Casier. Vêtements. Oh, dans vêtements des nouvelles choses, ok. Pantalon, choisir pour short, il n'y en a pas. Ok. Chapeau. Un nouveau chapeau. On va mettre celui-là. Chaussures. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a comme chaussures? Pourquoi pas? Merci. Accessoires. Lunettes. On va mettre des lunettes, pourquoi pas? Pourquoi pas? De toute façon, c'est juste temporaire. On pourra toujours enlever. On pourra toujours enlever. Saison 2, réinitialiser votre carrière. Non. Ah. On va réinitialiser la carrière quand même. Non, assez Remiti Championships. Donc là, on a un nouveau rival. Va être sympa. Très sympa récompense. Âge 32 ans, 34 ans, ok. C'est cool. On va voir ce que tu vas proposer dans ce match, dans ce tour. Ok. On va voir ça. tu vas nous réserver?
2K
Merci.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm glad to be here covering this week's featured group, and what a pairing as these two have been hinting at quite a budding rivalry here.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry.
Alors là, grâce à Bappel, c'est la Bappel. Merci.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
And here we are with the third shot.
Okay.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Excellent.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
And
with that now, back to level par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
Ok, pas mal.
Not quite the shot he was wanting.
Ok. Oh.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? 8 feet to the cup.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Wow, that's misjudged.
Down
she goes. Let's head to the next.
Okay.
Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downward. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot.
No.
This putt for par here.
Needs this putt to tie Ricky Fowler.
Pourquoi t'as fait ça, toi?
And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Teeing off here at the 5th.
Pas mal. Du tout.
Wonderfully played. 2 over for the day.
Non.
Going with the 7.
Ok. C'est pas mal.
Within their comfort zone there. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Oh, just missed.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bien. Bien.
Oh, well done. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I can handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Eh non,
That's frustrating.
dommage.
A par putt on the table.
The only
Dommage,
good thing about free
dommage.
putting for par is you don't drop a shot. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Merci. Je vais envoyer où je te demande.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
Merci. Beaucoup.
You like that, didn't you?
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Non.
Just didn't drop. Yeah, that
Très
looked to be a bit of a
dommage.
misread.
This putt to join those
Merci.
amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
La
Now
2.
3 strokes back after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Going with the 5 wood.
Merci.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Ok.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
On va
Yeah, he
essayer.
just made bogey on that last one.
On
Let's
va
return to
essayer
live play now.
de rentrer.
This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost
Ouh,
went in the
j'étais
hole.
proche.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Merci.
Sitting at 2 over for the
Toujours
event.
2.
Time to face a par 4.
Oh, just
Merci, je
absolutely
t'emmènerai là-bas.
abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. 3 behind our leader.
Going with the 6 iron here. Needs this to
Merci.
kick a bit left. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Ok.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
Merci. Il a rentré dans le trou.
Good job. Nice par.
Un beau boulot.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can
Qu'est-ce
he
que je
do
vais
the
pouvoir
catching up
faire
that's necessary?
Rich,
pour rattraper le
how are we
coup?
looking after 9?
3 down, 9 to go. This player is going to have to start taking some
Par
chances
là.
if he wants to win this tournament.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some
Merci.
birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that
Merci
last
beaucoup.
win. I expect more of the same this week.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
3 shots off the lead.
How close
Cool.
was that to going down?
And they'll tap this in for
Cool,
birdie.
cool, 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 cool.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's just
C'est
coming
pas
off
mal.
a
Un
drop
moins.
shot on that
Un
last
moins.
hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
Donc
He
là, on
finds
est à
himself
plus
at a
1.
share of 4th.
Well, now, things
C'est
have
toujours
gotten
mieux que
interesting.
rien.
Closing the gap.
Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Pas mal. Un tir. Bien.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Ouh, mauvais tir.
That's not the shot they're after.
Mauvais tir.
Short with that effort.
Sitting at +1. Currently tied for 4th place.
Ok.
Well,
Très
lovely
mauvais
opportunity to
tir.
save par here. He was on a good line.
Et encore un. Mauvais.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Merci.
And that's for a bogey.
De m'avoir
Let's
fait
head
le
to the
fait.
12th hole, shall we? Opting for the 6 iron. Ooh,
Merci.
back there, horsey.
Pour le
They're
gros
looking to
tir.
get this one close in hopes of saving par.
Bien.
And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the
Bien.
leaderboard. Well, that's worth a
Un
replay.
moins.
Let's take another look.
Great feel, great judge, great speed.
Si seulement tu
Yeah,
peux
I
plus
like
leur tirer
this.
comme ça serait bien. Très bien même.
Now let's switch our
On
focus
est à
to
plus
Ricky
1
Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that was a positive
Okay.
hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Nah.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Bien, 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 bien.
This one might just sneak off the fairway.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Oh non, pas comme ça.
Not a bad
Très
approach
dommage.
that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
A birdie putt awaits.
Très dommage.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good,
Ouh là
wasn't
là.
it? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Merci.
And just keeping it in neutral
C'est
on the
très bien.
leaderboard. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead.
Ouh,
The
bien.
14th playing 483 Rich from the tips.
Joli tir.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets
Yeah.
dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a
Très bien.
sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Say what, it takes a
Super.
brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Good look at a birdie here.
Continue, 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 continue.
Ouch,
Dommage.
that hurts. And that
Très
should
dommage.
secure the par on this one.
Ok.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have
Espérons
thought we'd see
qu'il va
this?
rattraper.
He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's
Sinon, c'est
necessary?
pas grave.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Tu veux
We have a
moi
par
un.
5 here. Time to take advantage.
Pas mal. Comme tir.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in two.
It might be
Well.
ambitious to some, but they're going for the green.
Pas mal du
Oh,
tout.
I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
Ok.
That'll sting a bit. And this putt to move into a tie for second.
With 3 holes to go, it's a good
Super.
position to be.
Nickel.
And the putt drops.
Ah, au
Now
moins,
even
donc
par
on a
heading down the
égalité.
stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Un E. Un
Well, that's going to have
bleu.
some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And that finds him in a share of second.
Super.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Alors, on peut encore rattraper.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Pas mal.
Needs to make a move soon. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Non, non, non.
Right by the
Dommage.
hole. An opportunity to make their par.
Always rooting for
Aurait
this
pu le
player,
rentrer.
Luke. I hope this one goes.
This hole is a long par 4.
Merci. Je vais le rentrer là-dedans.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Pas mal. Du tout.
That's it. It's okay. Even for the day. Currently second place.
Ok. Sympa. Très très
Well
proche.
played.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what
Okay.
happens here.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What a good opportunity you've got here. Let's hold it.
An
Non.
important par save.
In she
D'accord.
goes. Let's head to the next.
Un
Our
plus un.
current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
À
Tell
faire
you
de
what, though,
son.
I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Okay, steady now. And this putt is for a final score of 73.
Ok, on a fait de son mieux.
Proceedings in this one.
Vraiment de son mieux. Pas grave. J'ai loupé. La coupe. Trophée performance optimale obtenue.
Maybe the occasion just got a little bit too much for them.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled, trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy, nothing to hang your head about.
Qu'est-ce que ça va donner?
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us.
Merci.
See you next time.
Parfait, parfait. Ok. Et j'ai gagné. La rivalité. Merci. Continuer. Élément reçu, d'accord. C'est très bien. D'accord, accepter. 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 Rival vaincu. D'accord. Fin de la vidéo.
Final score of 73.
Ok, on a fait de son mieux.
Proceedings in this one.
Vraiment de son mieux. Pas grave. J'ai loupé. La coupe. Trophée performance optimale obtenue.
Maybe the occasion just got a little bit too much for them.